If you have a memory that's more than about 18 months old, and when the memory comes to mind, it still produces negative emotion, it means that you haven't fully delved into or understood all the significance of the events that are encapsulated in that emotion for reconstructing the aims of your life. And so something bad happened to you and it froze you, it turned you into a prey animal and produced a powerful emotional response, and the emotional response is to freeze and to avoid and to not go there again. But that's not a very sophisticated response. Really what you want to do if something terrible happens to you is you want to figure out exactly why that terrible thing happened, right? You want to figure out how you conducted yourself such that you increased your susceptibility to that terrible event. That has nothing to do with whether or not it's your fault. That's not the issue. The issue is if something terrible happened to you, you do not want it to happen again. Right? And so what you want to do is you want to untangle the terrible event until you reconstitute the way that you map the world so that you don't walk down that path again. And the reason for that, at least in part, is because the purpose of memory isn't to remember the past. The purpose of memory is to, at least in part, so that you don't repeat the same errors that you repeated in the past going forward, right? You learn from the past so you don't repeat it. That's the purpose of memory. It's very, very practical. Now, it also might be that the purpose of memory is to remember things that you did that worked and do them again. That's fine. But that doesn't cause undue suffering. Undue suffering occurs when something terrible happened to you and you don't understand why.